Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name is Dave with Diversity Print. Today we're going to do some DTF prints and see how they come out. So I got a t-shirt here. We're going to go through the whole pressing process and show you exactly what we're doing. All right, today we're using a Pro 5 t-shirt, 3XL. These aren't cheap, even wholesale, but they're nice, thick, and the neck holds pretty well. If you know customers or clients that are like 3X, 4X talls, this brand carries like 4X, 5X tall. So these things, they carry large sizes. So if you're having problems finding large sizes, look for a Pro 5. So anyway, we're going to be pressing a couple shirts here. All right, always lint roll. Oh no, this is the black. Okay, so gotta remember the big on black on back is what we discussed. So luckily, all right. So this is the black shirt. We're gonna do it on the back. So the big print goes on the back on the black. So we're gonna do a full back print. We're gonna lint roll just to get any of the lint off. We're going to pre-press to get the moisture out. You just want to put the handle down, leave it there for about 5 seconds or so. You pick it up. Got a little bit, I don't know if you can see it or not. Got a little bit, not much, that's good. That means the humidity in the room upstairs is pretty low. We'll do it again. You don't need to close it all the way. You don't have to do all that. And no more smoke, so we're good. All right. Okay, so this is the big design. And so we got the artist's signature and the year that they did it. So this is one of my cousins or cousin-in-law, my wife's cousin. So my cousin-in-law, I guess. This is what he drew. Of course, he did it on his face. He knows how to draw his face. So instead of Mega Man, he did Mega Mike. And these are the ones, one of his first drawings that he liked. His line work was good and everything. So he loved his shading and all that stuff. So he wanted this on a shirt. So we got it on a DTF film, and we're gonna put the large print on the back. He wants this on the back, and then we're going to do a left chest logo. Yeah, we want the left chest logo on the front here, all right? So anyway, and then we're gonna do another one with a different style on a different color shirt. So I'm gonna put his link. If any of you guys are still looking for hand-drawn stuff, I'll put the link down in the description below so you can follow him on Instagram. And if you want any custom hand-drawn artwork. So here I got it about from the neckline 1, 2, 3.5. That is perfect because it is a large design, so you don't want it too high on the neck. All right. Okay, and after I've centered it, we're going to hang over, make sure the design is on the platen. And then I always make it a habit to use Teflon, even though this is a full sheet. And we're only at 320 degrees for like 15 seconds. So it shouldn't scorch or burn the shirt. If you have white, you're more prone to it, but we're only at 320. So at 15 seconds, we should be good. So before you press, when you're talking to somebody, always double check your work. Make sure that this is what we want. We want the big on the back of the black. That's what we decided. And so this is the big image. And we'll show you the smaller one on the next shirt that we do. So we'll press this down for 15 seconds and we'll be back. All right, so 15 seconds is up. We'll take off the Teflon and we will cool this down. You want to cool these warm. You don't want to peel them hot because the adhesive is still gooey and it may not adhere to the substrate. So you want to cool this down to where the adhesive starts drying and it starts gripping onto the shirt. And then when you start peeling it away and if it starts coming off, you should be good. Hit up 2nd Street Smokers in Pearland. If you're ever in Texas and Pearland or Houston area, you want some brisket. He does competition style briskets. And according to him, you don't need no barbecue sauce, man. They are kind of juicy though. All right, so I'm gonna start peeling it. And this is perfect. Perfect all the way. Beautiful. All right. So these prints, good. Nothing left behind. Even this small signature came off pretty good. I'm never worried with these DTF prints. All right, let's put the sheet back on. And we're gonna press for another 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds is up. So that looks good. Put this back over to keep that platen warm. And there it is. That is the back, right? It's off color because it's cotton, but that'll go away. That square will go away when you wash it. So don't worry about that. It's crazy because you can see it on camera, but when you look at it in person, you don't even see that box. Let me just show you close up if you want. All right. It's nice. Nice print. We even got the signature and the year on there. And that's some small little font there, so it peeled off pretty nice. It adhered pretty nice. And so let's get the left chest on here. All right, so now on this shirt, let me bring you over here real quick. So don't let anybody ever tell you that your left chest logo is a certain distance. I've seen, and people even told me, I've gone incognito to other printers, and they're like, yeah, left chest logo on all shirts is about 7 to 8 inches or whatever. So if you've seen, I don't know if I posted the video or not, or maybe I'll post it so that you can see. It was a very small shirt, like a small women's shirt, and it was like 4 inches because the shirt was small. If I would have did it like the 7 to 8 inches, you know, if this was a small women's shirt, it would have been like down here, right? So this one, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 on this shirt because this is a normal 3X, 2X, 3X. Well, this one's a 3X, an adult shirt. So yeah, an adult shirt, adult sizes, you know, extra large, 2X, 3X, those will be between 7 to 7.5, 8 inches, 8.5. And of course, they're lower if you start getting to the scoop necks and the V necks or whatever. So you'll have to, you know your sizes. So whenever you figure something out like that as a printer, write that stuff down. So and have it and document it and put it on a sheet that you put on your wall or something until you get used to all these sizes. You know, with your V necks, your scoop necks, and just small kids and all that stuff, because it's not always all going to be 7 to 9 inches in between there. It's gonna vary. So anyway, we're happy with 7.5 on this one. Maybe we'll go 7. I'm not sure, but yeah, just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So I'm going to take the center of the design and I'm going to line it up to the shoulder seam, which is right here. And I'm just going to go straight down and I'm going to make sure that design is straight in the middle. That's all I'm doing. And just making sure it's straight. I'm going to push the shirt up to get the humps out of the way so I'll have to put a pillow in there. Put my Teflon because to me it's just good practice to use it. Doesn't hurt. Press for 15 seconds. 15 seconds is up. Take the Teflon. We'll get our 2nd Street smokers. This is our cool down koozie. Hey, I coined that first, man. So I want some profits if y'all make a cool down koozie product. The cool down koozie. That's what it is. Okay, I don't want to get trademarked or whatever. So cool down coolie. Coolie. I know that brand was like putting a lot of cease and desist for saying the word koozie or writing it out koozie. I'm like, man, everybody and their mama say koozie. So a lot of people have to change their wording to coolie or cooler or whatever or holder. So anyway, that's cooled. Boom. Nothing left on there. And then we'll give it a 10-second press. All right. Let's keep the platen warm because we got another to do. All right, so that looks good. We'll get him some pictures on here, or he may post these, I don't know, on his Instagram or whatever. So there's your left chest. I want to be able to look down without stressing my eyeballs, like looking over here. And I want to just look down at the ground, and I want to be able to see my logo right here. If it's way over here on top, it's way too high. You don't want your eyes stressing. Just like the top of an image, you go 3 to 4 fingers down. If you don't see the top of your image, then it's too high. You know what I'm saying? You want to see that fabric like right above that image. That's how I see my t-shirts and how I want to be able to look down and see. Somebody says, hey, what's that? And you're like, what, man? What? Oh, yeah, that? Oh, no. So you want to be able to see your design a little bit, even on your left chest. So that's perfect. And then here's the back. Boom. All right, I'm going to tag down below my homie Cartel Prints. I'm going to Instagram. I'm going to put a link down below. Hit him up if you need some DTF prints. He gets them to you fast. What he uses is perfect. It's fire, man. It's fire. I've never had one problem with any of the prints that he's supplied. When I'm on a time crunch, get your connects in order, man, and get the people you trust, and give them that business. All right, so let's get to the next shirt. It's going to be a different layout, and let's get to that one real quick. All right, we're going to get our shirt on here. Now this print is going to go on the front. Lint roll your shirt. Let's get the moisture out, about 5 seconds or so. Again, you don't have to push it all the way down. You see a lot of steam come up. This one has a lot more steam than the other one did. I don't know if you can see it on screen. We'll let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll do it again. Because moisture and adhesive don't mix. So make sure you get as much out as you can. We'll come over here. No smoke. We're good. All right, so now this is going to be a little bit, I don't know if this is bigger or smaller, but it does not have the top logo. We actually cut that off and made it a left chest. So this is going to be kind of like a brand style where you have your image and your brand logo, something like that. And if you just have a graphic, it's usually like a retail graphic tee you buy at the store or something like that. So first what we're going to do is we're going to lay out the left chest, and we have a smaller one where we're going to put on the nape. The nape is on the lower top of the neck in the back. So we did a smaller one. We don't want too big on the nape. I usually stick around 3 to 3.5 inches. This one's going to be, I think this is 4 inches wide. It's on a bigger shirt. Usually if it's an extra large, 2X, I'll go like 3.5, 3 3/4. When I start getting to the larger sizes, I go up a little bit so it doesn't look so tiny. All right, so let's get the left chest logo. So that's kind of how it's going to look. Now with the design, I went 1 inch higher on the left chest, which is still good. So it's about 5.5 inches from the top. And that way this large image can fit right under it. But that's how it's going to look. So let's get to pressing and see how it comes out. All right, so we're gonna Again, put over the seams, over the edges as best as you can or as much as you can. If you cannot put seams, and we're about to do that in a second here, if you cannot go over the seam or go over the edges, you're gonna have to use a pillow of some sort. 15 seconds, we'll be right back. All right, take the Teflon off. We'll let this cool. We'll get our cool down coolie, our cool down cooler, koozie. Now you can only cool it down so much because you got that bottom platen that just got pressed with heat. So this Teflon down here is gonna stay kind of hot, kind of warm. So if you have to have a cold peel, then take this off and do another shirt and do that when it's fully cool. But this is like a warm, cool to warm peel, or you can press it cold. So just be careful with that. There's one. Boom. All right, one mistake I just saw, which isn't bad anyway, is I forgot to make this white, or put a white border around the signature and date. And it came out on the other one, didn't it? Did it come out? Yeah, it did come out. I made that one. Oh, you know why? Because I made it gray. That's why. But you can still see it. You just can't see it as good. I should have made it white. I wasn't thinking about the colors because I don't think I knew what colors were going on. But you can still see it, just not. Shit, where is it at? Oh, it's right there. All right, it's still there. But I should have made that white. All right, so there is your shirt. Brand logo with the design on it. All right, so let's get the nape. It's going to be right under the collar, probably about an inch and a half, somewhere right there underneath the seam. So we are going to have to put a foam pillow in there just to raise up that shirt so we have a flat surface when it presses down. We don't have all these ridges and stuff like that. So, okay, so pads. I've made. I don't go out there and buy these Teflon coated pillows or whatever, because eventually that pad on the inside is going to deteriorate or just lose its firmness. So you'll have to open that pillow and buy a new pad or buy new foam, put it back in there. I think those pillows, you're able to open them and replace the foam that's in the inside. But if you want to DIY them, you can make any size you want. I got a whole bunch of different things. I got for sleeves, for smaller sleeves, or the back of the neck, which I'm probably going to use this one here for the nape. Just slide it back in the back. You have a small kids center chest, another sleeve type deal, and I even have larger ones for big, full prints over there on the top. Just go to a fabric store, and this is nothing. So this is how it looks when it's first started off. I have a few pressings on this, obviously not that many, but whenever you start getting a lot of pressings, of course the paper burns because it's just normal scrap paper or scratch paper. Butcher paper, blank newsprint. There's tons of words or names for this stuff. This is just scratch paper that you use mainly for sublimation, for cover sheets, and then you throw them away after one use. So this is how it looked brand new. This is how it's going to look after it's been used for a while. And when you start seeing it get cracks and stuff like that, just take off the paper and put a new one. This foam, I think it's medium density foam. It's not too soft, but it's not hard either. So these last pretty good a while, at least 30 pressings. It just depends on how hard you're pressing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, and then we'll show you how we're gonna set it up. Okay. And let's get our nape print. All right, so this is how we have it set up. Again, I want to leave the seam to let it go over the edge of the pillow. That way when it smushes it down, it'll probably be the same level. so that you're pressing mainly the design. You don't want anything disrupting the press because you want a full contact press down. So I just put that in there for the nape going across. This is usually for back names or whatever. And I put it about 1 inch down, maybe 1.5 down from the nape. Line it up center, and we're good to press. So we don't have to hang this over the edge. We can just leave it just like it is right here, and we'll get to pressing. All right, so let's get our Teflon. We'll press down. Now you may have to adjust maybe 1/8 of a turn, maybe 1/4 of a turn. I just left it as it is. It should be good. It's not too hard. Now, if I was pressing down on it, then I'll back it out a little bit. But it's up to you. Every press is different, so you may have to back it out if it's yours. And I already removed the moisture, so we're just gonna go like this. Get our cool down coolie. All right. Always good peel. And so now let's get the Teflon one more time. And we'll do 10 seconds. All right. Pull that off. And then we'll pull this out of here. All right, so we got the brand style with the brand logo or left chest logo and the design, and then we have the full chest we just showed you. So this is another style or layout, and then we have the back nape, which is pretty nice, right underneath the back collar. Probably could have went up 1/2 inch, but that's good. Anyway, that is it for this video of just pressing DTF prints. If you need any, I don't think I'm going to be going into that realm maybe another year or so. I don't have time to be messing with that white ink and all these issues or whatever. So, you know, I got my Connect. You get yours. If you want to use my Connect, I'm going to leave a link down in the description or just his info on getting DTF prints. My boy Cartel Prints. And yeah. I'm happy. These prints have been legit since day one. Gets them fast to you. Nice color, nice stretching, no peeling. Whoa, no peeling. Don't want to hit that dirty floor. No peeling or anything like that. Beautiful since day one. So anyway, hope this video was entertaining, if not helpful. We'll catch you on the next one. Hope you're having a good day printing. We'll talk to you next time, and until then, peace. So if you stayed to the end, I forgot to talk about this. This is a little bonus outro here. So he hand drew this as well. He's got his signature down there with the year. And actually, if you see on my Instagram, he posted this for sale. I never thought he would like post things for sale or his prints, you know, that he's been drawing. But as soon as he put this on his Instagram for sale, I hit him up, and I think it was 30 bucks, and with the frame and everything. It's 8.5 by 11 landscape. And so all I did was I took it and I scanned it in, and I removed the background. Yeah, had a DTF printed on DTF film, and I'm gonna put this on a shirt. He sent me several of these, so I can put this like on my nephew's shirt, you know, and stuff like that. I may put one on one of mine. So I'm working in the shop. I can have a TMNT. Brings me back to my younger days when I used to run off into the house or my cousin's house. We used to run in to catch the show before it started, the little television show cartoon. Anyway, again, hit him up. Links are down in the description if you want some hand-drawn stuff. He does, it's pretty talented. Now, we'll talk to you later. Peace.